Audio Jungle.
All right, you guys set up and ready?
Audio Jungle.
3, 2, 1, go!
Audio Jungle.
What's good in the hood, everybody? Yeah. How's everyone doing today? I'm just gonna turn this music down ever so slightly so I can hear myself think. Purple Moose, good to see you. It's just like we keep hanging out, just but on different streams. This is our third stream together on different channels, so it's good to see you. I feel like you're following me. But yeah, here we are. Thank you to the Wacom Experience Center. We are located in Portland, Oregon. If we were under like normal circumstances and you could come visit us, it's a pretty rad place. We host a bunch of events, but now our events are brought to you by Twitch. So thank you, Twitch. But this is good. So today what we're going to be doing, and Ked Whitney, thanks for being here. That means William's here too. William, hi, hello, welcome to the stream. Yeah, so today we're just going to be doing some digital coloring. I had a big like Inktober project that I want to finish up and maybe even like finish up before Christmas, but that seems like a daunting task, but we'll see. Hoping to just get like a few characters colored today. Sky Mall Rats, I appreciate you stalking me. Yeah. I don't think we need much more of an intro than that. We can just like jump right into it. Yeah, so this is what I got so far. I haven't done this on this stream yet, but so just to give it just a little bit of an overview, this is what I did for my Inktober project. So this, all the black is done with traditional ink, and then I scanned it in. I had to go to like Office Depot and ask them to scan it for me. They're so nice. There's a couple, most characters in here are original characters, but there's two that are not. This Waddles one from Gravity Falls and the Snadger. The Snadger is like, I guess, my take on their character, but it is not an original character. But the rest of them are. And yeah, so here we go. I'm going to turn the music back up just a little bit. This is going to be hopefully kind of like a chill stream. Just like listening to some royalty-free chill hop and Todd Hop. Thank you, Todd. I have some seltzer today. We just stocked up. Appreciate you. I watched some more Big Mouth last night. This season is so good. I don't know if anyone out there in the chat has a recommendation on which character I should start on next. I was thinking like one of this corner over here, but I'm up to suggestions. Bigfoot. We could do Bigfoot. I could be into that. Oh, and just a quick shout out to Todd in the chat. Your first stream is going to be tomorrow. His name is Chauncey. Who's Chauncey? Chauncey. We'll call this one. People have been calling it Moose for whatever reason, which I think is hilarious. I mean, he does have antlers, but these antlers look nothing like moose antlers. I'm gonna just call him Moose Guy. Stream tomorrow. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what you do. Let's move this out. Put this over here. Jeez. I do want to become famous. How did this bot know? So, something sad happened. Something sad happened recently. I cleaned my room. That's not the sad part. But every time I clean my room, I lose my glove. And I can't find it. And it's driving me bonkers. Oh my gosh. Like... We can do. This guy can be named Purple Moose, but yeah. So as a fix for not having a glove, I've been using baby powder on my hands. So you might see me do this a couple times during this stream, but just a little bit of baby powder to like just glide over the surface of the screen. No judging. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. The glove is missing. It's anytime anything of mine is missing, like I know where it is. It's got to be in one of my pockets somewhere, but I don't know where. Which is funny because I feel like I have like 3 outfits for COVID. I have like a quarantine outfit, and there's like I rotate between like 3 of them. So I don't understand like where it could be. Because I feel like I checked all the pockets. If it's not in the pockets, then it's just lost. It's gone forever. I need to buy a new one. See, yeah, all right. I'm glad you're here, Todd, to bring up this point. If we had our own gloves, I could just like go get some more. I only have one, and what's funny is I bought Megan and Carter some gloves to use, and I bought them each 2 because it came in a 2-pack, and I was just like, this is necessary. You need more than one because you will inevitably lose one. And I was down at the Experience Center on Monday. I don't know if Carter's still in here, but I noticed the little trick he did. There was a glove down there by the computer he uses, so it's like he's got like a work glove and a home glove, which I appreciated. Unless he just forgot it, which is completely reasonable. I don't know if you guys can hear this music. It's pretty quiet. Cool. So Todd, what's the plan for tomorrow? I should have asked for tablet gloves for Christmas, just so everyone could get me one. I was talking with Cartoon Katie the other day because I wanted to know where she got her gloves, because they're always like so cool, like space themed and all that. And I'm like, I don't want just like a generic like little black glove. I want a cool one. But she makes her own. She was like telling me like places to get patterns and stuff like that, and I was just like, I'm not making my own. I can't imagine it would be like that difficult. There's like ultimately it would be like 2, maybe 3 pieces of fabric that you cut, and they're not big. But I don't know. The idea of just like sewing, I've never done it before, and I'm like, I can't. I think I have a mental block where I'm just like, sewing is not a thing I can do. Time to level up. Yeah, the material doesn't seem like, I don't know, maybe it is like easy to work with, but I'm just at some point I'm just like, Katie, can you make me one? That goes for you have an XP pen one. I mean, we can't even hate you because we don't give you that alternative. It's like we forced you into that corner. The glide is nice. Yeah, I'm already getting sweaty. I'm just a clammy person. I should have drawn some clams on here. Truckloads. Man. Alright. I think for my next stream, I'm gonna design the Wacom glove. That's what's gonna have to happen. What is a Megan pattern glove? Just black. I was just thinking it's just got dogs on it. Specifically, like, long-legged dogs. One voice. The market is already saturated with just black gloves, so it's like we can't compete with that. Now we're onto something. Except, like, if there was a glitter glove, I would not buy that. I would stay away from that entirely. I do not like glitter. It's got to be some of that biodegradable glitter. Because it turns out, like, glitter is, like, terrible for the environment because it just doesn't break down. It ends up getting in the waterways, and then, like, just apparently fish just breathe it, and then they just have plastic in them forever. And then the people eat the fish, and then the people have the plastic. It's a whole system. Yeah, glitter is terrible for the environment. It's just tiny bits of plastic, right? So it's just like, who thought that was a good idea? Ban the glitter, save the fishes. If that's not a shirt, make it a shirt. I dated a girl in college that was allergic to glitter, and I thought that was the most bizarre thing. Cause like, it's just plastic. But she said she was allergic to it because she was in color guard. And she said like she would have allergic reactions to it and like have to carry an EpiPen with her. That was a weird flashback I just had. Right, I'm like, is that a lie? But like, why would she lie about that? Should he have scary, like... Yeah, I'm kind of feeling that. She's trolling. I'll call her up. I'll ask. That would be a terrible segment. Oh my god. We're really like diverging from like art at this point. Let's talk about some HR violations. Hey, everything. What's the saying? Like, everything is inspiration. Wow, okay, cool. I still haven't played Persona 5. And you sent me a link to it, and like I was like, I still haven't bought it. I just games like that, I know I'm gonna enjoy it, like when I sit down and play it, but like I also know how long the game is. It's like why I won't play Assassin's Creed Odyssey, because like the game's just too long. The world is too big. I think I'm like just poking at this guy now. I think he's done. So what I've been like doing to these guys is putting an overlay layer on the top of them, and it makes me so happy. Just to like really make it pop. But like just emphasize like the darks and the lights. The darks being blue, and then the lights being like this like orange. Cool, that one's done. That was an easy one. I got my I'm so cheap when it comes to Twitch. Oh my gosh, and you're Todd, you're like a freaking saint when it comes to like Twitch giving. But I have my Prime subscription waiting for you. As soon as you hit like start streaming, I'm just gonna hit that subscribe button. Automod. Todd just got flagged. Todd, you can't say make love. Especially with the word flesh in like the same in the same sentence. I'm gonna work on these guys down here. Moose guy, purple moose guy is done. I'm gonna even call him that, purple moose guy. That's Waddles. Megan, did you ever watch Gravity Falls? I feel like as an Oregonian, it's like your duty to watch Gravity Falls. Gotta get in on that. Well, like, the story is about these two Californian kids who moved to Central Oregon to live with their uncle for the summer. is wonderful. It's definitely the Bend area. They live in kind of like the middle of the woods, and it's like very like small town vibes. So if I had to say, I think they even like have it on a map. And the map I would say is like more like Deschutes. Like the Deschutes National Forest is like where I would say that they live. Yeah. It's like it's a very very small town. I think when we were first starting out on Twitch, I drew these guys. And like one of like my panics to be like, I don't know what to draw. So I used the Ed and Nettie color schemes to draw this guy, and I really liked him and decided to add him to my Cheese-tober theme. Hopefully not Lapine. What's wrong with Lapine? I don't know if I've ever spent any time in Lapine. Driven through it. Todd, weren't you a PA for Gravity Falls? Season 2? The best. I was streaming this last night, and as I was drawing waddles, I was trying to ask the chat like what the color of the sweater should be. And I decided the color I went with is not the color that Mabel would have chose for him. That's so rad. I had to look up the I think you had told me that there's like a connection between Gravity Falls and Rick and Morty, where like there's a portal, and there's a there's a coffee book, no, a coffee mug, a book, and like maybe like a pencil or like a clipboard or something that gets thrown through the portal. And in one of the Rick and Morty episodes, it comes out through another portal, which is just it's just amazing to me. Green without blinking lights. Oh man, I didn't even think about blinking lights. That's so smart. I thought that she would have picked purple, but you would know better than me. I'm also going through, I think I said this on the last stream, I'm going through Adventure Time right now, and the episodes with Justin Roiland, the Rick and Morty guy, are absolutely nuts. Like, Adventure Time is like a pretty nutty show to begin with, but his episodes are like, they're so weird. That's also like amazing that they would do that, because like changing a character's like appearance every episode. It's a lot of work. I have to powder up. An art review of just sweaters. That's perfect. Perfect. What on earth? I need like a little chalk bag. Carter, I don't know if you were here earlier. Pay attention to me, but I lost my glove, and so I've been powdering. Cintiq. It's the Cintiq Olympics, where like I'm just trying to think of like the cross between illustration and rock climbing, where you would have to chalk up. You gotta put the chalk, and you gotta have a full illustration done before you get to the top of the wall. Wacom gold font. That puts a smile on my face. Hey man, don't hate on the Wacom one. I love the Wacom one. I think it's great. You're right. It is an entry level. It does connect to phones, which I've never actually tested, but seems pretty rad. I actually bought one for my nieces like 2 months ago, and it was for Christmas, and so they still haven't gotten it, and I'm like very upset about this. Ked Whitney, if you're in the chat, just know that I'm upset about this. It is specific phones. I think that's why I haven't tried it. Is because like it's not every phone. Oh, it's definitely shipped, and they could have it, but it's a Christmas present, so that they just haven't been given the tablet yet. Yeah. No. No, I was like emailing them like quite a bit because when I ordered it, it was actually back ordered. The Wacom ones have been selling like hotcakes actually. So I had to wait like quite a long time in order to get it. It's under the tree even. Just open it. Just open it. When I drew this a long time ago, it wasn't me. Like, I don't think I'm this clever. Sometimes I'm this clever. But I gave this guy a name tag, and I feel like it was someone in the chat. It might have been Katie. It might have been Carter. But to name him Vin, because I was calling them the Diesel Weasels. And so his name is the Vin Diesel Weasel. And that just put a smile on my face. Yeah, I thought that you would like that, Todd. I mean, this is the town. Appreciate that. Some of these characters are getting their own story. While I was drawing this, I messed up and I drew this piece of grass where this guy's head was supposed to be, so I have to erase that. Yeah, the raccoon is getting his own story that I'm excited about and that I have like written down already. There will be more. And if you hear power tools right now, I apologize. If it's distracting. Schmorgy board, welcome to the stream, and thank you. There's a few snails on here. I think that there's 4. Let me bring it down to like... This is the Finnish snail, and then he's got another one there, and then there's this big one, and then there's another one. So there's a few. There's a few. I was like trying to think of this as like, it could almost be like an I Spy book. I feel like it needs to be a little bit more cluttered, but like one of the things would be like, find 4 snails. Just like Adventure Time. I didn't think about that. I don't think I was watching Adventure Time while I was doing this, but I swear to God, like half the reason why I am watching Adventure Time like so religiously right now is just to look for the snails. And sometimes I like rewind episodes to be like, I didn't see the snail. I need to find the snail. What a brilliant idea as an artist to do that, because it like I find myself like like looking at like the environments and like appreciating how much the animators and artists have put into the scenes, just because like I'm not, my eye isn't where it's supposed to be. It just makes me so happy. I also see that I forgot to add a detail on this guy. So I'm going to cheat this line work. Why am I not coloring? Oh, because it's locked. Yeah, the amount of like little details in Adventure Time like really please me. Like they just like put so many like items on shelves, and like there's just like little knickknacks everywhere, and they do some stuff and you're like, this might be important to the storyline later. Also, Adventure Time has like the best music in it. Like, I get pretty annoyed after I've been like binging a series at like the opening and closing credits, so I often skip them after I've watched them like a few times. I'm like, okay, I get it. But I never skip Adventure Time's opening theme song. Adventure Time, come on, grab your friends. Going to very distant lands. Tell me you're not singing it now. I'm not even sorry, Smorgyboard. And also the end song. Come along with me. Like always, Sky Mallrats. Like even if you've seen the episode like 20 times. I guess you probably have a new appreciation for the motion graphics since you've been doing so much in the past year. So I googled recently. I was just like, why are anime intros so long and so like wild? And essentially the answer that I got was it's kind of like the studio house's portfolio piece as like they would say, because like if they were like looking to get hired to do other shows, they would just send them the intro to the show and be like, this is the type of animation that we can do. And I thought that was clever, but also really annoying. I don't know. A lot of people really like anime intros. I usually watch them like twice and then I'm like, okay, I get it. I haven't seen JoJo. Yeah, okay, yeah. I feel like I'm like saying some stuff here where I'm just like, well, I'm gonna get some hate for saying this, but yeah, a lot of the intros are misleading to what the show is actually like, and I'm like, wow, if this, and I feel like, I don't know, One Piece is like a great example of this, where there are so many episodes, but I care about like 5%. And with One Piece, it might actually be 5% of the actual content in the show. And I'm just like, give me 10 episodes and have them be amazing instead of 100 episodes and have it just be filler the entire time. I think that the more anime is like tending to do that, but My Hero, One Punch. Did I see Demon Slayer? Yeah. I feel like this past season 2 of One Punch Man was like starting to get like a bunch of hate, and mainly because like season 1 was so good. But I rewatched it recently and I was like, this is actually not bad. Yeah, the 50 episode, yeah, jeez, it's too much. They did change studios, and apparently, like, I was like keeping up with like the drama of the change studios and stuff like that, and apparently the new studio had about half as much time to do the project as the other studio did, so the entire thing was done on a time crunch. And so I would be interested in seeing them do season 3, if that ever is a thing, with a more reasonable time constraint. This has just turned into Chris Reviews Cartoons. I skip all the anime intros, so I can't even do that. I want to talk about your last comment, though. I mean, they also snuck in one of my heroes' top animators into the last episode of One Punch Man Season 1, so there was a hugely high bar to live up to. Oh, I read that weird. Like My Hero Academia. Gotcha. I thought you were saying, like, one of your heroes. One of your heroes. One of Todd's heroes. Okay, noted. So as I'm watching Adventure Time right now, I thought of you, Todd, because I was looking up who does the voices of everyone, and BMO and Lady Rainicorn like caught my attention. I was just like, who is this person? Apparently, I've forgotten her name now. She was a storyboard artist for the show, and they just brought her on to do the voice of BMO and just like ran with it. Voice acting sounds like it'd be a lot of fun. I wouldn't do it, but it's an art I can appreciate. Well, Lady Rainicorn like doesn't speak English. She's Korean, and the storyboard artist was also Korean, and so I don't know if it was their plan all along to just have Lady Rainicorn be Korean, but or if she just like did such a good job, they're like, okay, we're rewriting this character. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But boarding from outline is harder. You go from an outline of the story instead of a script. You come up with all the dialogue, visuals, interactions. Todd, maybe we need you back on here and just have like a storyboarding talk. We just talk about cartoons. You want to do a podcast, Todd? Me and you, we'll just talk about cartoons. It's super open and amazingly creative, but far more challenging than storyboard from a script. I'd be down to do that. That'd be a lot of fun. I'm into it. And that's not something I think you said about this when we did the interview with you, Todd, is like storyboarding is, it's kind of like the art that you don't see in the show, but it's kind of like the driving force to it. And just like breaking down a show like regular show and seeing and just explaining how it's like vastly different than another way of doing it. I don't know. It's interesting to me. I don't know if it's interesting to other people. I think it would be interesting to you, Todd, but I also don't know how sustainable that podcast is. Is that a sustainable podcast, or is that just one episode? P. Diego, why are you so late? You taking a nap? That's a very good redeem, Sky Mall Rats. Which character would you like your mustache on? And you can't do all of them, I'm sorry. Waddles? Waddles gets a mustache. Okay, let me see here. He's gonna... I feel like Waddles would have like a nice broom of a mustache. He's getting black. Oh, yeah. That's better. Good. Okay. These diesel weasels might just be done. I feel like I'm missing something. I have to... So what I've been doing with these is like doing a lot of these colors on separate layers and then compressing them, and it just gives me so much anxiety. Whenever I say I'm done something, I see something and I'm like, that needs to change. Hold on a second. Thank you, Todd. I know, like, I think by the end of this, I'm gonna have like, I'm definitely gonna have like over 100 layers. So I'm just compressing them. You can't stop me, Todd. Thanks, P. Diego. I think we just got a new follower. Can I get any kind of confirmation on that? I heard the boing noise, and also Todd Hop. I had a very pathetic hydrate, so I'm gonna do another one for you. I think it is the follow sound effects. Hail hydrate, yes. I set that up so long ago. I have to go back in and figure it out. Okay, we did get a new follower. Thanks, Jay. I'm just gonna say Jay. Jess, what's good? Welcome to the stream. There are many a raccoon many trash pandas in this, so I'm glad you are joining us. Okay, I think that guy's done. Mapaches. Mapaches? I'm the worst person with the last name Diego. But speaking of, we could do this Trash Panda next. What time is it? It's 3 o'clock. We've only been streaming for an hour, and we've gotten 2 characters done, so... Seems great. Snail? Nah, in honor of Jess joining the stream, we will do this Trash Panda. What color should he be? I feel like he can't be just like straight gray. It's gotta be like a blue gray. Some of the trash pandas I was drawing have been like a brown, and that did not feel wrong to me. Nah. Oh, and I guess I missed that. Ked Whitney, thanks for appreciating the mustache and waddles. I'm gonna redeem a posture check on myself, goodness. See Diego, thanks. So many Diegos in the chat. We're just coloring this afternoon. It's night on the East Coast. Sky Mall Rats redeemed a mustache, so that pig is rocking a mustache right now. I also want to address the ramen and the garbage here. I had a great idea for an app. Oh, Cyberpunk comes out tonight. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get it. Might just pre-order it and put my PlayStation in rest mode so it downloads. While I sleeps. That's a really good call. I don't know if I do. Nice. Congratulations, Skymall Rats. I think you can. I'm going to defer to Megan on this one, but I think that you can. What happened to your pen? feel like I know this song. I do. This is... I don't think this is royalty-free music. Time out. I gotta change the station. It went onto a radio after we diverged from... after the songs ran out. Yeah, thanks for catching that. There's also some ramen in there, and this was like an app idea I had, but then Kraft took the idea, and I was just like, maybe great minds think alike, but then I was just like, is Kraft? I don't know. It was an app. It was going to be called Send Nudes, and it was going to be an app where you could send ramen noodles to your friends. But then Kraft actually has it as like a slogan, which I find hilarious. Yeah. Did you hear streamers are getting it with copyright claims for sound effects? Todd, this is the second time that the auto mod has caught you. Yeah, but I feel like that's the funny thing about it. But yeah, I also get that not everyone has my humor. Okay, time to merge these. Merge. Twisted Zephyr, welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're doing some coloring today. Pretty stoked about how this is coming out. Oops. Yeah, I had to change my follower alert because I was using a Persona sound effects, but now I don't want to get copyright claims, so... Dang. That's so silly. They're getting, like, real protective about their sound effects. I always, like, really appreciated when... I mean, like, yeah, I don't know. I definitely noticed when streamers were using sound effects. Like, I heard some, like, Spyro the Dragon ones, and... I don't know. There was, like, some... I heard some Sailor Moon ones, too. And, like, I don't know. I just always, like, really appreciated them. But I guess that's the point, huh? And this playlist is awful. Oh my god, go away. So like, what's the workaround to? You could have like everyone like hop on a Discord channel and just play a playlist through a Discord channel, but like that would be terrible because like new followers would have to join that and that would be confusing. Okay. Alright, I think I have time for one more character. Should probably just do that skunk, huh? Just to like fill in this gap. How do people feel about this skunk? Sorry, I'm like reading. Sorry, I'm just reading Twisted Zephyr. Also, streaming on Discord isn't all too bad. Once you have Nitro, you can control the quality of your streaming. And the more server boosts you get, the more things you unlock, like higher quality sound and 500 megabyte file size. That's good to know. I'm like also like new on Discord too, so it's like trying to figure out all the rules and stuff and figure that out. And Sky Malrats, are you referring to me or one of these characters? Are you saying I'm hot? Oh, the skunk. Thank you. I'm just like fishing for compliments over here. Man. Oh man. All right. I got the compliments I was looking for. A few of these, I keep digging. Thanks. Thanks, Grandma. A few of these characters have beer cans in their hands, and I want to work on some beer can labels and just do like little custom beer can labels for them. I think that'd be really fun. Hot person plus bad art, not dateable. Agreed. Oh, cool. I'm pretty sure I follow Joelby, so they should pop up in my feed. Yeah, when we were in the before times. Oh, this skunk needs to go on top of these guys. In the before times, we did a drink and draw with Joelby, and it was like really fun. Everyone like showed up, got some coloring books out, and just started having a good time. And I remember that event because we laid out so much food for them, but none of them ate it. And I took a bunch home. But like everyone was just like so into like drawing and chatting that like no one went for the food. So it's just like free food is always good, you know? I mean, like, can't let it go to waste. Before Corona. I remember one year at the Experience Center, we got kombucha on tap for, was it Design Week? And it was just like another one of those things where we got like so much. Yeah, Design Week. We got so much kombucha, like the minimum requirement was like 2 kegs or whatever, and we didn't go through that 2 kegs. And we had kombucha for months afterwards. It was amazing. And also, like, there was like a few days in there where like midday, I was just like, I've had too much kombucha. I just got more kombucha today. I'm excited. I'm gonna drink one tonight. This song's funky fresh. Yeah, it's people have like a stance with like kombucha. It's like one of those things where like I just like fully admit like there's like 10% of kombucha that's kind of gross to me, but like it's kind of like eating mushrooms. I eat it. I'm like, this is gross. I love it. I thought doing like a blending mode on these like little skunk fumes might be cool. But now that I'm doing it, I'm like, I don't know about this. Soft light might be okay. Yeah, it's okay. Megan redeemed layer name. Okay, which layer do you want named after you? Do you want the skunk smell layer? Because that's what I'm working on right now. And every time I think of a skunk smell, I'll think of you. Okay, the trash. Okay. I'll call it Megan's garbage layer. You're welcome. Thank you for redeeming your valuable points. We're saving them for Todd's stream. Todd, little do you know. I don't know if I'm supposed to keep that secret. I'll stop speaking for a second. Until I get the go ahead. Okay, cool. Yeah, so Todd is gonna stream with us. And I have plans to do many raffles while Todd is streaming with us. Not just one, but many. Holiday Spectacular. So yeah, so on the 23rd, Todd's gonna stream with us. We're gonna do like a little Cintiq Showdown business, and yeah, it's gonna be a good time. We are gonna give away hoodies, bags, swag. When you say I need to make cool graphics, is that like I need to get my team to make cool graphics, aka I need to delegate Chris and Carter to make cool graphics? That's a lie. You do make cool graphics, Megan. I'm just giving you crap. Yeah, I shouldn't say anything because you made like all of the graphics for our streaming assets, so, and I think they're rad. I feel like this is like Destiny's Child or something. Oh. How come Skunk's gotta be so cute? They're little danger weasels. I see you, Carter. Skunk looks like he could be pregnant. If that's the case, he shouldn't be drinking and smoking. Surgeon General says otherwise. He's full of burritos. Oh man, I would love a burrito right now. You just reminded me, I really haven't eaten much today. Wow, a burrito sounds so good. That's all I can think about right now. I just want to draw a burrito for this skunk. Wow, you just got me so excited for dinner. I don't even know if we're having burritos. This is definitely a burrito-friendly household. If someone was like, we're having burritos tonight, there would be no objections. Even if there were plans to have something else, and be like, all right, guess we're having burritos. Pizza rolls. Did you make the pizza rolls yourself? I just bought some pizza dough so I could make some homemade za. I guess it's not that homemade if I bought the pizza dough, but you know. That's definitely homemade, Todd. You definitely get the gold star. Ain't nobody got time for the dough. I just found a new keyboard shortcut. I love discovering like new keyboard shortcuts, especially ones that I think would be like incredibly obvious. So if you have your screen rotated and you hit escape, it snaps back to the regular that does the reset view. Whoop! And it makes me so happy because I rotate the screen all the time. Wario. Yeah, really. It's like one of those that I discovered by accident. Oh, another really good one that I discovered like these two yesterday. So if you are in your selection tool and you hit control, it goes to auto select, and that way it will just pick up whatever layer that you were hovering on, much like it would in like Illustrator. And so I've been moving my color palette around, and so if I just hit Control, I don't have to find it in the layers panel. I can just move it around. And I didn't know that one. Sorry if that one's like a common one, but I was just like, that's amazing. And that's like, it's like one of those like Adobe things that it's just, you would never know that. Oops. And like no one is ever going to tell you that. It's just like something you have to kind of discover. If you go to Pip's Donuts, I don't know if you know this, but Pip's Donuts has also a secret menu. There's a whole set of donuts that they just don't have on the menu, which is amazing. Pro tips and anime critiques by Chris Diego. Okay, gotta do his hat. Nice. Good. Okay, I feel accomplished for the day. I'm going to attempt to do a plaid pattern. Just freestyle it. Oh, this is amazing. I'm wearing plaid. Perfect. It's like I'm gonna struggle. I need a different pen for this. Yeah, it's good enough for government work. SO to Joe. I'm trying to like get your reference here and I'm not. I'm failing. Oh, does he? I feel like that is like a Joe saying. Alright, I'm almost done here. This one's not bad. I'll fully admit. It's a little bit harder than I want it to be. I like to keep my beats PG-13. I've not hit save in a while. Goodness. It's 4 o'clock now. Been streaming for 2 hours. I feel like my moderators are like, okay, we get it. There's turtles and stuff. That's a lie. I'm just really hungry. My moderators are the best people in the world. Megan and Carter, thank you. But let me switch screens here. Let me see what's going on. Yeah, so thank you so much. This has been another exciting episode of the Wacom Experience Center Twitch stream. I had a good time. We learned some keyboard shortcuts. We colored a skunk. All in a day's work as far as I'm concerned. I'm going to look back on this day very fondly as I'm an old man and I'll be like, that was a good day. I colored a skunk. Yeah, we need to know who will win. I did review some anime. You're right. Talk to Todd. Any day I talk to Todd is a good day. Yeah. So coming up Friday, everyone needs to vote. You thought that the election was over, but no. We need to vote for Clash of Cronies. I do love your little hug, your hug emotes. So if you go to our Instagram page, I don't know if we can, or our Twitter, I don't know if we can drop some links, but we need to vote on the Clash of Cronies because this is a big deal because the Merfolk needs to win and he needs to crush the Rock Boy because honestly, the Merfolk needs some help in this because like I think elementally he's at a disadvantage because he's a water mage and he's in a volcano world where Rock Boy I feel like it has the advantage here because he's like these are where I was born. I was born in the darkness lava. You merely adapted to it. Something like that. I'm going off the rails here. I'm crashing at the end of this stream. But no, thanks everyone for hopping in here. This has been a good stream for me. Definitely enjoyed the chats that we had. Yeah, check us out on the Instagram. Do the voting because we have Clash of Cronies on Friday. Next week we're gonna have a guest artist. We're doing a takeover. That's gonna be super rad. I'm really excited about that. On the 23rd, like we were saying before, we have Todd joining us for a special Cintiq showdown. And yeah, so just keep making art, everyone. Keep doing what you're doing. And we'll see you next time. We stream every day except Thursday next week. Goodness. Yeah, we do. Okay, I had to think about that for a second. Have a great day, everyone, and we'll see you next time.